quick overview of how to find some of these external tools. I am in sort of my sandbox where I go to play. So this looks a little different than my course, but I want to show you how you can integrate using these external tools. So you can see on my navigation over here, some of those external tools like Brain Pop or Discover Education, Edulastic, Edpuzzle are popping up over here. And that's because I have them available on my navigation. So one thing you can do is you can just activate them in your navigation. And you can do that through settings. So if you go to settings, and then you can see across the top, you're going to get that navigation option. And you're going to see I just have them listed right here. Now, this is my sandbox. I don't do this in my normal class, but you can. So if your students just click on Brain Pop up here, over here, it'll take them to Brain Pop. Now, if I don't want that, again, I can just click and drag that out of the navigation, or I can rearrange it. So this is where I can have things pop up. All these things that are over here with the little eyeball on it, that means students can't see it, but I can still create and I can still link to things for students. So option one is just to put an external tool within the navigation, and it will take them to different things. The other thing that you can do is you can just link to things. So if you're in a page, if I want to go to a YouTube video and figure out how to integrate YouTube in Canvas, I can just grab this link, I can just copy it, and then I can come to a page and I can just link that there. So that's one option I can do. I can just go to the bottom and I'm just going to link it. And then I can just go to external links. And so it will link them. That works. It takes them outside of Canvas though. So we're going to try to figure out how we can put these external tools within Canvas. So if you're familiar with HTML, and we'll talk a little bit about that down the road, you can get an HTML code from most of these places and put it in here. But there's an even simpler way to do it. So what you're going to do, I'm going to show you this a couple different places. So this is a page. I'm going to go ahead and hit save. I'm going to start a page from scratch. So I'm going to go ahead and view all pages. And then I'm going to show you this in a page, a discussion, and an assignment. So here I'm just going to do a test. And we'll do this for YouTube. So I want a YouTube video here, and I want my students to stay in Canvas. I don't know how to embed, so how do I do that? This, and I don't see it right here. I might have to click these little more icons. What I'm looking for is this little plug right here. This is what I want. And that's going to give me external tools. So these are external tools that I use a lot. So I link to Brain Pop, Discover Education. But if you don't see what you want, like if I want YouTube and you don't see it right here, just going to click View All, and you'll get a list of different things that you can embed. So I'm going to show you how to do YouTube. So if I click YouTube, a little pop-up window is going to come. And let's just say I want something about a horse. So it's going to bring all these different things. And if I want this video, then I'm just going to hit embed. And it's going to take just a second, and then it's just going to plop that video right into YouTube. So now students don't have to go anywhere. I don't have to know how to embed. If I just go down here and hit save, you'll see that my page now has that embedded right there. So what this does is it keeps students inside of Canvas. So again, if I hit edit on that, you can see I can embed or integrate using that little plug icon. And if you can't see it, click where it says more, and then you'll see it. So I can do this with a Brain Pop video, a Discovery Education video, or an assignment. I can do it with some of the Google apps. I can do it with Quizlets. So I can do all kinds of different things. And so anytime you see that plug, and my screen's a little shrunk, that's why I have the 3 dots. But anytime you see that plug, that's where you can go to find these LTI integrations. So LTI stands for Learning Tools Interoperability. So that means how can Canvas and this other tool work together, so operate together. So let's look at what it looks like in an assignment. So if I go to an assignment, and I'm just going to hit plus, I'm just going to hit external tools test. I've done this before. So I can put directions up here, right? And this looks just like my page editor. And you can see, ooh, I've got my plug. So I can, some of my most common ones are right here. So if this time I want to use Brain Pop, I can click on that. It's going to bring up a screen. And then I can search within Brain Pop. Sometimes if you come here the first time, like with Brain Pop, it might say, this is the first time you're logging in. We have to validate. And it walks you through those tools or that process. But I can search for something, and then I can just put it right within. So I'm in an assignment. So I can make an assignment and just, it might link it. It might actually add it there too. So I can put it up here, or I can just put instructions. And then if I come down to the assignment and I hit, I want this to be points. If I hit external tool right here, you'll see that I can hit find, and it's going to bring those things up. So let's try Brain Pop again down here and see what happens. Should get a very similar window. I'm going to say I don't want that when I hit save. So sometimes it takes a second, and then I get this, and I can find what I want to find. So I can do it within a page. This is within an assignment. So you'll see that it says success, it's been selected. So then the first time you do this, I would go test it on the student app to see if it's the way you want it. So that's within an assignment. So we've done page and assignment. So let's look what it looks like in a discussion. So in a discussion, what's nice about this is you're gonna see very similar editing operations right here. So again, I still have that plug. So I might have students, I might want to watch, I might say this. Hold on. Okay. I might say step 1, watch this video. Step 2, share 2 thoughts, right? So they're going to have a discussion. So right here, I want to put the video. So if I just go over here and hit YouTube, I can search for my horses again. And I want that one. So now, again, so this is all the instructions to the discussion. So it says watch the video. The video's right there. And then they can share their thoughts. And then I can do all my settings on discussions, which we'll talk about in a later module. Hit save, and then it's all in one spot. So you can integrate with these LTI tools lots of different ways. So look for that plug on any rich content editor screen, or you can do it within assignments. You just click submission type and choose external tool. So play around with that. There are lots of options, and it keeps everybody within Canvas, which limits navigation and confusion.